All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Quenton Stroud coming to you from the Enlightened Entrepreneurs Coaching Group. Listen, I wanted to share this with you because I just did a video earlier about true entrepreneurship and what does true entrepreneurship really means. And I talked about the definition of entrepreneurship and how entrepreneurship actually works in the real world. What does it mean for you to be an entrepreneur? Now, I want to say this to you because there's different levels of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur obviously is somebody who has an idea, has a concept, has an idea, and they invest in the idea. They invest their initiative and time and energy. They also invest capital or money towards solving a problem for a profit. That's it. Have an idea to solve a problem for a profit, and I invest in that idea and make it happen. Right? So that's what an entrepreneur really is. However, there's different levels to this. Now, what I want to talk today about is what are the levels of entrepreneurship and where do you fall in that? So I'm going to go over them with you quickly. Number one, okay, level one is somebody who is just curious or they're interested. I call them a wantrepreneur. Okay, they want to do it. They want to look into it. They want to try something, but they're not ready just yet. They're not clear just yet. They're not brave enough, not courageous enough just yet to just make that leap and start to become an actual entrepreneur. So level one is a wantrepreneur. This is the just interested or curious. I think I can. That'll be fun. I hate my job. I want to do something else. Maybe I should write a book, whatever, right? Level two, okay? Level two is what I call hobby bobby. Okay, hobby bobby. Okay, level two is where this is just a hobby for you. So you got something going for yourself. You think about it a lot. You enjoy doing it, right? And you might even make a little money on the side doing it, right? But the work ethic, the time, and the resources that you put into your business is kind of hit or miss. You don't do it every single day. You're not 100% dedicated. Your time and your energy is split other areas. This is what's called a hobby. Okay, so your hobby bobby at level two. Level three is amateur night. Now, if you remember Showtime at the Apollo, right? For those of you who remember Showtime at the Apollo, they had something called Amateur Night. And everybody cheered for Amateur Night because that's when the amateurs came up and they showed their stuff. And they might have been singing since they were 6 and might have been dancing since they were 12 or whatever the case may be, but they're still an amateur. Right? They know how to play the game. They know how to do the dance. They know how to sing a song. They're really good at it, but they haven't quite made it to the pros yet. You get this? They're aiming for it. They practice every day. They do the work every day. They watch the videos and they study the greats. They do all the stuff that they're supposed to be doing because they want to duplicate that level of success, but they haven't quite made it pro yet. They might, if you're an entrepreneur, you might still need a full-time or a part-time job to meet your expenses because you haven't fully moved into the pros just yet. Okay, so this is amateur night. Level four is where you go pro. Okay, that's your professional entrepreneur. This is what I do. Okay, 100% of my livelihood, 100% of my my income, 100% of my expenses, my family, my kids, my dog, everybody eats off of my business productivity, off of the money that's being generated through my company. And if I have employees, my employees' families eat too. 100% pro on this, right? I'm full-time in my business. I don't have a part-time gig. I don't have a side job. It's not a side hustle for me. It's 100% on board with what I'm doing. Okay. Now after that, and you could be at pro level for a long time. You could be at amateur level for a long time, just depending on where you are. But after you go pro, the next step above that is level 5. A level 5 entrepreneur is what I call a power player. They on a whole nother level. This is the Oprah Winfrey's. This is the Bill Gates. This is the Tyler Perry's. This is the Donald Trumps. I'm just going to say it. These are people who scale businesses, who take businesses and they have multiple profit centers. I talked about this a little bit in the previous video on True Entrepreneur 2.0. So when you're a power player, you've scaled your business. You have multiple profit centers, and you can literally not touch your business for years or time period, and it still make money. It still be a viable business. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, what level are you on? Where are you in your entrepreneurship ideas? Who are you? Right? Are you just curious right now? Are you an entrepreneur? You really want to try something new, try something different, but you haven't really quite made that decision just yet, right? Level two, when you made the decision, you take it on as a hobby. It's a side hustle, a little side business. I'll make a little extra money, $500 here, $100 there, whatever the case may be, and I'll do what I need to do, but I haven't really committed to going full time just yet. Level three is amateur night. That's where you do your thing. You doing it every day. You're consistent with it, but you haven't gone pro just yet. You're not 100% on board with everything, and so you might have to have some support. You might have to have some other resources coming in, but you're still an amateur. You're doing your craft, what you love. Level four is going pro, right? 100% in. And level five is that scaling level. That's when you scale your business. That's when you become a power player. This is when you get to a whole new level and you become one of the greats. This is when somebody says your name, people know your name. Okay, guys, a few people make it to the level five, but that's okay. Just decide to go pro. Decide to be a professional entrepreneur. Decide that I want to get an idea and I want to invest in that idea. I want to put my blood, sweat, and tears into that idea. I want to help solve a problem with a product or a service, right? And I want to profit from this and make money and feed my kids and my family and the whole bit doing what I love. Find out where you are, and if you're level four or higher, let's do this. Let's jump in. If you really want to do something. If you're level three, I can invest in you still, but I'm really looking for those level four people who want to be a professional and make money doing what they love. Guys, click on the link below. If you're interested, click on the link below. I'll show you what I do. I'll show you how I've decided to go pro and start to move into that vein in a real quantifiable and qualifiable way. All right, guys, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, okay? Click on the link below, get connected, and I'll show you more about it, and take it from there. All right, peace and blessings. Take care.